YouTube. This is Mr. YouTube59. Got a question for you today. I'd say long about November last year. Went out behind the house, down in the field, just, looking for deer tracks and, whatnot. And, never know what kind of tracks you're going to run up on. But anyway, went out there and looking for deer track. We got a big old hoss of a deer running around here. He's been running around here for a few years, but that's why he's a hoss. He's smart enough to stay out of everybody's way. You know what I mean? He won't come around. But last year, about a week before we went out there looking, I guess, me and old Faulty Jet dude staying out here in the backyard, and we're grilling some hamburgers, and we stand there and we heard a ruckus behind us and turn around and look, and I heard that big old monster come up out of the woods there in the backyard, staring us down. About time we turned around and got a good look at him, he turned around and took off. But big old boy. He dressed out probably about 200 pounds, or maybe a little better. But got a big old rack on him. Didn't have time to count him. We hadn't been able, lucky enough to catch him on a deer cam or nothing. But I guesstimate probably about 10-12 points on him. But the main way that we know it's the same one, he has got the prettiest snow white rack of any deer I ever seen. I mean, it's just snow white. It's like it's been bleached out, just snow white. Pretty old thing. But anyway, long story short, we went out there looking around, and lo and behold, the deadgum coyotes, no, they didn't get her hoss. It wasn't him. But they had drug down a pretty good-sized deer back there. And if you can see it, there's a picture of it right there. If you can see it, that's the head. I went ahead and took the head off of it because I wanted to keep that mount right there. And I don't know how good you can see it, but, it's not bad. It's a 7-point. And not a bad deer. But I kept the head off of it and got him in the freezer. My wife's pitching a fit, wanting him out of the freezer. It's on the back porch. I don't see where it's hurting nothing. But anyway, my question is, I want to do a European mount. And I guess I'm looking for the best, easiest, you know me, same old saying I say all the time, you give the laziest man the hardest job and he'll find the easiest way to do it. Well, not saying I'm the laziest man, but I'm hunting the easiest way to do it. European mount. What's the best way to go about doing a European mount? No, I didn't take him down, but yes, he was on my property, so I want to do a European mount and hang him on the wall. And I don't really know, and I've watched a couple of little videos about it, but, it didn't show me a whole lot, or to me, it didn't explain a whole lot. And I did call a couple people around about having it done, and they're talking about 80 to 90 bucks to 100, and I'm thinking for about 80 bucks, I might try it myself. So if you guys have got a good way, or a good site for me to go to, or whatever, go right down there and type it in the box down there. Leave me leave me a message, or leave me a link to go to, and I believe we might try to do a European mount. And if I try to do it, I'll video my first attempt to a European mount. Okay. So anyway, that's my question to you guys today. Have you got any good ideas, any good suggestions? And do you have a site for me to go to that would actually give me some good information that I can follow? Okay? So we may try to do this, and if we do, we'll film it and let you see step to step to an old country boy that don't know much trying to do his own European mount and see how it comes out. Now, I've had people tell me, just take it and bury it in the woods and cover the antlers up so the squirrels don't eat it, and just let the natural bugs take care of it. Actually, I got one up here. Actually, that one right there in the, you can't see it. That one right there in the middle Actually, both of them two right there, I don't know if you can see them or not, that one and that one, I done both of them, but I didn't do a whole skull mount. I just done the head, the crown. And the reason I done them is because that's my boy's. That was CPAC's very first one that he took, and that right there is Faulty Jet Dude's very first one that he took. But I just put them in an old squirrel cage and set them out here in the woods far enough, you know, metal cage, so the squirrels couldn't get into it, but let the bugs do their natural thing to it, you know. And which I'm not sure that that's not a good way, but I ended up having to leave them out there about a year for the bugs to get everything, you know, eat out of it. And then I had a hard time getting that old hard skin off of it, and then I had to, you know, clean it good. And, but I just couldn't get everything off the head like I wanted to, so I ended up just cutting the crowns out and saving the racks. Now this one over here, now that's one the dogs dug up. You can see that one still right there. Old dogs drug that one up, and old squirrels done eat on one side of it. But so it was about an 8-pointer. But like I said, old dogs drug it up, and I cut the crown off of it. But I'll get off here and leave you alone. I won't be no more aggravating. But if you got a good idea, or if you got a good link for me to go to, I'd appreciate it. Or link one to this one if you've ever done one. Link one to it and let me watch it. And we'll see what we come up with. This is Mr. YouTube 59, or just call me Jack, be fine. Play hard, play safe, don't play stupid, alright? God bless.